All right, YouTube. So I'm gonna conclude this series on some of the problems that we have in the United States and how life could be better if we correct these things. So I got a couple more things that I want to discuss, and then we're gonna wrap this up. The first thing I want to discuss is the lack of morals. In the church is supposed to be the morals. But we see pastors messing with those wives, taking all their money. So we not seeing morals in the church like we need to see. We seeing a lot of hypocrisy in the church, just like we do in the rest of the world. So if you a minister, right, and you plan on having your own church, if you ain't gonna have morals and you're not gonna be consistently moral, we don't need you. Well, it ain't gonna matter to me because I ain't gonna be at your church anyway. But I'm saying, if you want to have a positive impact on the people, that's the number one thing. Be morally consistent your whole entire ministry. Your whole entire ministry. Can't nobody say I mess with their wife. Can't nobody even say that I got their wife phone number. So that's number one. The moral thing. People just don't have morals like that. The next thing I want to mention is some of the people, and I kind of mentioned this before, but there are people that are calling the shots, pulling the strings, that are evil. They're evil. They link to this group that's linked to Satan. So how can you expect everything to go well when you got the devil and her people doing this? Figure it out, let me know. But we collectively can make things better in spite of. Next thing I want to mention, by having standards. We talked about morals, now let's talk about standards. What you're not gonna do because it's wrong. That's standards. What you're not gonna do because it's harmful. That's standards. And when you stand on your standards consistently, people not gonna be able to destroy your life. You gotta stand on people and stand on your standard. And you gotta have a standard. You gotta have a standard. I'm not selling drugs. You gotta have a standard. I'm not finna put no gun in nobody's face and rob them. Yeah, but what if nothing? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing drugs. If your best bet, I'm gonna tell you, this is how I think. I will eventually get violent. Somebody trying to get me to do something that I know is not gonna benefit me or gonna be harmful towards me, your best bet is to move around while you still got a chance. For one, you already know I'm not gonna. The minute a person try to bring some drugs my way or something and try to get me to do, I'm gonna politely, but I don't do that. If they push the issue, now you're in the danger zone with somebody like me. Because I'm going to see you for what you are, a freaking enemy. You trying to mess my life up because yours messed up. Trying to get me to do some drugs or sell some drugs. Here's the thing about some of the guys that I grew up with, where I give them credit. They know I ain't down with that. So when they see me, we be on other stuff. They be talking about traveling. Man, let's go see our other guy. They don't be like, man, you need to get back on, man. And if they tried that, I would let them know they're gonna get off it. Trust me. I'd rather be broke than sell drugs. I'd rather scratch and claw my way all the way through life than do that again. Because the last thing that I want to do is be in a prison cell. You gonna have to get creative to get me in a prison cell, because I'm gonna be morally high, on moral high ground. I'm gonna stand on my standards. I'm gonna do what I need to do. So, standards is another reason. I wanted to talk about that, morals and standards. There's so many other reasons, but we're going to close this out. I want to do a whole separate one on morals and standards. Don't need friends to the point where you compromising your morals and standards. You shouldn't need people like that. If you do, email me, talk to me. I'm here for you. But you're not supposed to need people to the point where you're willing to destroy your life just to have a fake friend. Because a real friend ain't going to destroy your life. A real friend is going to help you build it. And on that note, I'm going to close. I got so much more, but we got other things we need to talk about. So I got to run in here right quick, take care of some business. So stay tuned.